Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Freezer!
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, a courtesy call. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes me.
It's Friday night. Defenders Live, Mojo 50 Radio. Dylan's not here yet. That's okay. He got stuck in traffic, busy working, busy. Virginia noticed already. That's okay. This is how it works. It's fine. It's okay. It is Friday, which means you guys get to call in as much as you want. 919-367-3171. 919-367-3171. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to get Jen on here in the second segment or something. I don't know. She's kind of hungry, so I think she's going to go eat. Her husband's in the other room or something. I don't know. Oh, crap. I forgot my bell. That is not good at all. Look at me. I am totally not prepared for this. But, like I said, 919-367-3171. Call in if you have something that you would like to talk about. I have a few stories I want to get to going here. Oh, gosh. But I've got to get the bell. I've got to get the bell. Hold on. I'm getting the bell. See, the bell. The bell is there. I had to get the bell, or else this would be terrible. This wouldn't work out well at all. Okay. All seriousness, folks. You need to know this. There was an art show in Miami. There is an art show in Miami who just sold a piece of art for $120,000. Yes, it's $120,000. No, it's no. It's not. It's not like anything famous or anything like that. It's a banana duct taped to the wall. Yeah, it's a duct tape banana. Apparently, some people have heard of this already, but yeah. So apparently, at a Miami art show this week, they decided to duct tape a banana to a wall and sell it for $120,000. And they're selling another one that's expected to sell for $150,000. $150,000. You see, I've got to tell you, when people are buying bananas for $150,000 willingly, when it's duct taped to a wall, I'm going to step out on a limb and say that there's a good chance, a surprisingly good chance, that America is doing okay. America is doing just fine. Speaking of which, 970, how's it going?
This is Misunderstood Subculture Correspondent Tech Rue with news.
Tech Rue, I hear that there is a ton of subculture things going on today. Let me know what's real and what's fake.
Dude, there is so much going on. I just spent the last 5 minutes doing show prep. Some of them I'm going to have to just toss aside because they don't really matter. But, oh, boy, what have you heard?
Oh, well, I've actually been keeping up on your Twitters, and I've heard about, the lion and all of the things that he has been doing, and I just want to know what's going on.
Oh, well, as we, as, I was discussing previously, Simba Lion, who last heard was in stable condition after receiving return gunfire,
Right.
was playing on the roof of the intensive care unit and fell off. He was kind of okay. He died.
Thank you for at least leading us down the trail beforehand. Yes.
Okay. In other news, I do believe the first emergency responders have reached the Hyatt Regency O'Hare in Rosemont, Illinois, which means that Midwest Fur Fest 2019 is officially a FurCon.
Yeah, baby, the fur is flying. Also, no yiffing.
It ain't a FurCon until the first ambulance shows up.
That's right, no yiffing.
Or the first elevator breaks, or both.
No flaps in the bottom. Just saying.
Tally, Desert Gun Bunny Tally, who's a little too shy to call in himself, did point out to me that, of course, Milo Yiannanolethanomide is there, a professional provocateur who claims to be broke.
Milo Yiannanolethanomide?
He was, that guy. Yeah, the blonde guy that, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
So he was claiming he was going to attend Midwest Fur Fest, even though they told him no, don't.
Please don't come. Please don't come.
Because there are a lot of leftists on the board.
I'm sure.
It really, to be honest, the best thing they could have done was just ignore him. But because it is the world's largest furry convention, nobody's gonna notice him.
I don't know. He's very noticeable. He kind of brings attention to himself.
He did. I did think about it too late because I'm not attending this year. I did realize on the drive home that, we should have gotten Izzo to show up there to go look for him.
That's true. You're right. He should have. I completely agree.
Yeah,
I had to think about that for a second. I was like, yep. It would have worked.
Well, Tally is an Izzo fanboy, but he's just a little too shy to contact him and say, hey, let's meet up and have a few beers at the Hofbrau House.
It's funny that you say that. I kind of find that there are a lot of the furry realm that are actually really shy, low key folks until they get into costume.
It is. I have had more than a few tell me that that used to be painfully shy, and they've kind of the whole costuming thing has
they've come into their fur,
kind of helped. The fursuiting has helped them interact with other people better, so that they even get better at it in real life. And
good.
A fursuit is a lot less expensive than therapy,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot more fun.
Yes, I hear this. I've never furred, but I have cosplayed.
You did run off with my latex mask for a bit at MojoCon.
That is true. I did run off with your latex, and I did borrow your coat.
Your shell there.
I did borrow your coat as well to make sure that I at least looked the part.
You did an awesome job, by the way.
Because we were dressed basically the same, minus the jacket and hat.
Exactly. Very good.
It was good times. I mean, it was fun. But then again, I don't mind doing that sort of thing. It's not a bad issue. It's also not a problem for me to throw on a suit and dance for people. It's fun.
It is. It's a performance medium.
It is. It really is. It's pretty close to it. Unlike Simba the lion, who has decided that he wants to die, but at the same point in time that he also wanted to be a bad boy and shoot people.
And strangely enough, the police officers involved in the shooting have not been identified, because heck, if I was a police officer that was shot by a 40-year-old furry named Simba Lion.
I wouldn't
I
want to be
probably-
identified either.
Probably wouldn't want anybody to know.
Nope. What happened to you? Don't even
Like,
ask.
let me show you the scars from the shooting that was instigated by a 40-year-old guy named Simba Lion.
No. Just no. It's a 40-year-old man dressed. Yeah, no. No. Bad. Not happening. This is not working. So what else is going on in the subculture news, sir?
Well, let's see. I have uncovered a communist plot.
What?
A communist plot of all things.
Say it isn't so.
Strangely enough, I've probably had this evidence for at least a year, and I
You've been sitting on it.
just now discovered it. I just now discovered it.
You see, you
I
just discovered it. What? It was in a drawer or something?
No, it was. I believe it's in the middle of this communist propaganda comic book that was being passed out at a furry convention about a year and a half ago, and we were too busy laughing at the '90s style furry art and the cringiness of the subject matter.
I really
like
enjoy
that.
I really enjoy the cringiness of both the art and subject matter.
Well, this included character Sabo Tabby, which apparently is a play on sabotage, who goes around, destroying the means of production. So
It's a tabby.
you know,
Get it?
so the
It's a sabotage tabby cat. Get it?
that's redundant because cats love knocking things over anyway, and this is one that just throws wrenches into machinery to shut down the factory.
Well, cats are dicks. I know this because I
Yeah.
have cats.
But I do have this this document here, which is their plan. The 7 first steps.
The 7
And
first steps?
there are 7 first steps. Now look, this is kind of now I'm kind of comparing. You know how you've probably never heard of crack experimental anime XL Saga.
I have.
Oh, then this will be easy. You know how Il Palazzo's plot to take over the world started with, just taking over the fairly
Small.
insignificant prefecture F, if I can say that word right.
Prefecture? Yes.
Yes, prefecture F. He's, kind of start by taking that over and then expand later.
Look, you got to start small. You got to start somewhere, right? It's like I'm going to take
Yeah, you
over
do.
the shopping mall and then the city and then the town and then the county.
There you go. And in this case, apparently, the communists are going to start with something else that starts with the letter F, the furry fandom.
That could have gone in many ways. Thank you for finishing that.
Very good. Step number 1 is, of course, just the formation of the party. The leftists of the furry fandom must form an organized party to carry out the goals and actions expressed in this book, which is not attached to this. I can't find it. It's around somewhere.
But it's a book.
The information, organization, governance of this party will be determined by its members. Is not imaginary. Imagined as a dry and strict organization. It will not seek to simply paint a fox on top of an old Soviet aesthetic. It will
So
be
what you're saying
informed by
is-
and
What you're saying is they're not going to put the fox in the box. They're going to make sure that that it's fully lubricated and not a dry one.
exactly, not a dry fox. We're not dealing with dry foxes.
No dry
We're,
foxes or dry boxes. We're going to make sure that it's fully lubricated and
it should be a moist fox.
it'd be a moist fox. That'd be moist.
The
I'm just
The furry party of art and labor must exist underground if necessary as a physical organization. Only through organization and coordination of our actions, thorough communication, and pooling of our resources can we mount a competent defense and revolution as furry working class.
Wait, there's a furry working class? I thought there was just the furry class. I thought furries were furries and that wasn't a working class. If you're working as a furry, that means you're also getting paid to do services, which means technically you're selling your body. and that's illegal in
Exactly.
90% of our country. So
Yes, you've got the artists, the fursuit makers, the all of these people hope to be compensated for their time and effort and skill, but there is a, let's call them the butthurt class, that doesn't work, doesn't have money to afford these things, and they
Right.
look at a fursuit and go, oh, gee, how much could that fur have cost? There's no
a
way.
lot. It
Uh,
costs
that-
a lot.
It does, and then you've got to put the time. It's the creation of value. I mean, an artist using traditional media, a bunch of colored pencils and some paper might, if they're really good pencils and they got the full set, might be $100 and something bucks. But
Right. Yeah.
it's
Sure.
like, man, look at all the drawings you can make. They should only be charging $10 for each drawing because
Of
they're not
course.
using much of the pencil.
No, not
This
at
is
all.
the way they think.
Yeah, they're not using much of the pencil, so only charge a small amount. I mean, whatever. It's not going to be a big deal, right?
And it's exactly the zero sum idea of
Yeah.
these people. If you have money, you took it from someone else because okay, you only used like 50 cents worth of pencil on this drawing on this piece of paper that was a ream for what, $5? What's the going rate for a ream of paper?
I don't know, but I know one thing. I hate getting reamed. That's,
But the creation of the art adds value to those materials.
Yeah.
And sometimes there is a furry artist in Russia that he had this he was offering a commission, pretty
No.
much anything
no.
For-
Commission?
for $5,000.
Commissioned work? What?
And he was selling you. I'll draw you I think might have been a 2-character commission, may have only been just one, but $5,000, and everybody was just up in arms. You'd think that somebody'd actually put a gun to their head and say, "You're going to get a piece of digital art, which doesn't even use material; it's made
Well,
on a computer."
I'm just
You're
want
gonna-
to, I just want to say this. Okay, I'm sorry. Up in arms? No, sir. They were up in paws.
Okay, their fur was all frazzled.
They had
and,
frazzled fur. Okay, thank
step
you.
over
The fur was standing on end. Yes, I'll take that.
The thing is, as much drama as this created, because everybody was complaining, "Oh my God, how could he charge this much? How could he charge this much?" Somebody stood up and said, "I'll pay that," and
And that's fine.
then everybody suddenly shut up. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, I'll pay for the commissioned work. It's good times.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if I've got $5,000 laying around that I don't need, but you know what, it only takes I only need 3,000 more to pay off my truck, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not gonna pay a Russian artist to draw my character, although he would do an awesome job.
Especially not a furry
Um,
Russian artist.
Right.
Because I'm sorry, I don't really
That
know
was-
what you do in your in your spare time. That's not my thing.
Well, that was step one, mind you. We have 6
We
more
we
steps,
just
and I
went
have a
through.
feeling we
That's
don't
all
have
we
enough
went
time
through
in
was
this
step
show.
1. Oh my gosh. Continue on, sir, because step 1, it makes this is interesting now. I really want to know. Let's dig in. Go.
Well, propagation of ideas through art and writing. Art and literature is furry's strongest weapon. We are a sleeping giant of propaganda. Isn't that chilling? The ideas and desires of this book and the furry leftist movement must not be contained to an academic discussion in specialized political chat rooms. We're using words like academic and furry in the same sentence.
Right. Yeah, that's not a.
We know by experience that the marketplace of ideas and the hegemony of civility does not allow for the direct propagation of leftist ideas. Furries having a predisposition to sweeping all controversies under the rug to prevent furry drama, and therefore leaving it to fester like an open wound, means we must utilize our prime skill. Furries must be spoken to in the medium which our heaviest ideas are conversed. We must draw furry leftist ideas in paint so that its words may be spoken and bypass the fake debate which which would be deployed as a time waster and I don't know why I'm suddenly having a hard time focusing on this.
It's okay.
It's like there's a fold in the paper, and misrepresents our goals to these furry people.
I'm once again, I'm lost in the sea of words that is this little booklet, and I am amazed that they had the wherewithal to actually blather out all of this crap onto a page.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty amazing. It's kind of low resolution too and difficult to read. I will post it to the MeWe chat later so you can read all the sentences that I'm skipping, because it is quite wordy.
It sounds very wordy.
Step 3 is the establishment of panels and room parties at conventions. Well, I do room parties. They're mostly about beer, not communism. But
well,
the
I mean,
furry
beer is
party
always good.
of art and labor must begin to hold leftist furry panels and room parties at conventions, not just to meet each other, but to present our ideas, analyses, and plans to the furry public.
Why?
We must show ourselves to be vibrant. I'm sorry, a wrong V word. Must be vibrant and politically active force in a furry society. If necessary, we must hold these panels and meetings covertly. Again, they use the word covertly. Given there will be many convention staff that have a stake in the commercialization of the furry fandom.
I just want to hold on. Furries, steak, fandom. Got it.
Mind you, these conventions are run as nonprofits.
Yeah, most of them.
And all of the excess money gets given to the charity after the other charity fundraising has been performed.
So what you're saying is they really enjoy
Midwest
blowing
Fur
their.
Fest.
You're saying that they really enjoy blowing their wad is all what they're going through.
Right. Yellow. I couldn't reach my bell because I'm holding this piece of paper in my hand.
That's fine. I've got the
pacing
bells.
around.
I am ready with the bell
Very
right
good,
now.
very
We're good.
The starting of local fur meets. Furries of the party must either start their own or become important in their local fur meets. That's what I want showing up at any
local fur
I'm
meet.
holding is darn.
Local fur meets. Oh my gosh.
Technical terms. Become influential and indisposable organizers of the local furry community. We must render eager aid and material support to our local communities and be its pillars. Through our generous actions, we will disprove and render irrelevant the reactionary opposition who time and time again prove themselves to be incapable of fostering a healthy community.
I've got to say,
that was a weird sentence.
That was a weird sentence, but I got to say this is a bit longer than I expected. I'm just.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'm buying time for Dylan to show up. Apparently,
I mean,
did he show up? We have a couple of more. No, 3 more steps.
3 more. Let's do it. Let's do it. Knock it out.
Number 5, the organization of the creators of the furry fandom. You know, the people that are trying to get money for their work. Creators of the furry fandom into unions. Artists, writers, musicians, craftsfurs, and commissioners. Craftsfurs. I did not see that word earlier.
Fur blacksmiths. You know.
Among us must organize ourselves and friends into unions to share resources, collaborative education, and the spreading of and later the adherence to leftist ideas. We must be organized, always the downers. They must be organized to protect the artists and craftsfurs from predatory capitalists. Wait a minute, they are the capitalists.
Wait, if you're going to, I'm sorry. Whoa. If you are selling a service or a ware, then you are a capitalist.
Yes. But apparently they need to be protected from themselves.
You need to be protected from your own capitalism.
Yes.
You know, I heard it today. So I listen to a lot of stuff. I heard it today, and kind of makes sense to me. Capitalism has a very bad taint to it. Why don't we just say free market individuals? I think that might work better. Wow,
That worked. I like that.
commercial break coming in. We'll be right back.
Gee, I might as well have fired up Skype, except that my head is out for repair.
Well, that's okay.
And I don't think I have a green screen.
Well, that's okay. And I mean, I think I'm going to have Rocky come in via Skype, so it won't be too bad.
Very good. That would be cool.
Yeah. It'd be good times. So it won't be that bad. Let's see what's gosh. Jeez. That is a crazy little referendum that you found.
Yeah, this is just, I'm not convinced that like furries came up with this, but obviously somebody is inserting themselves into the fandom and pushing this stuff. Although I do understand.
I'm sorry, did you just say insert?
artist behind this.
You just said insert and pushing.
Yes,
Oh
insert
my.
and pushing.
Uh-huh. Wow.
I like that tune.
I do too. It's not bad.
I guess it's time for me to stop my radio.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stop your radio because it's not gonna work out very well.
Yes. Oh, there I am.
There
Okay,
you
good. I can
are.
see myself.
There, yes, it all works out. Okay. So we have like 24 seconds, and then we'll hit back in.
Oh, heck.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun.
I know, right? You came in right on time.
Well, since you put it that way.
I'm just saying. Mm-hmm.
I know. And it's so funny because we haven't been using Skype in the longest time, and of course I get the notification, you should update, and I'm like, yeah, it's not going to happen right now.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Welcome back. Defenders Live, Mojo 50 Radio. And yes, I did say Mojo 50 Radio. You can go to mojo50.com. That's where everything, especially shows that are a heck of a lot better than mine, although I'm having a good time tonight. You can see the Bells of Liberty on. Are you guys still on the weekends?
Yes, we are still on Saturdays from 2 to 4, and I think we're on replay on Sundays. I can never tell the time
I can't
because
either.
it doesn't matter what time it is. I'm usually at job number 2, so I never really know what time that is.
Right. And I mean, I completely understand that. That's just, it's sad to say that it works like that, but it's just how it works. So you never really know. Boom, and boom. All right, now I have killed the echo and the sound, and I've got your video feed on the screen too. And like I said, go to mojo50.com. You can find everything that we have over on the Mojo 50 side. Also, go to our website. That's Defenders. So that's DOAE Show, DOAE Show.com. We have updated the brand new site. We had to revamp the entire thing. It's been an amazing, grueling, and wonderful process. Hilarity has ensued. We have new shirts, the Arm Yourself shirts. They're amazing. We have the Jackhole Christmas sweater, which I hear Tech Roo has like 3 of now.
Oh man, I need one for every room.
Yeah, I hear that, and that's fine. I mean, I support that fully. Plus, you also got some stickers recently, which is kind of cool. Thank you so much. And
They
we
look
have...
awesome on the beer fridge.
They do. I saw the pictures. If we have a show coming up, so if on this show, Christmas, well, before Christmas sometime, Dylan will be here. If you would like to hear us ruin a good song, donate to us. It's $10. We'll get you a song. We may have to say no to the song if it's a $10 donation. $20 will get you pretty much whatever song you want, minus certain language. Now, it won't be the full song, obviously, especially if we get a lot of requests, but it will be at least 45 seconds of a song that you would want. $20 gets you pretty much any song that you want. Once again, mind the language. Well, don't worry about the innuendo so much. Just all the rest of it. If you want to hear us ruin a song just because, in a cappella, we're going to do it. And it's going to be somewhere close to that Christmas Day. So it's going to be a present from us to you that you paid for. So good job.
So what you're telling me is that I should be saving my money.
Or you should donate a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. I should be saving my money. Between you and Mike Phillip, I'm going broke, y'all.
Oh, gosh. Well, you're completely welcome. Okay. So, Tekru, we got through 4 of the 6 steps.
We got through 5 of the 7.
5 of the 7. I was close. I knew there was 2 left. 5 of the 7.
last 2,
The 7 communist
smallest
steps
ones.
of furries. So the last 2 are the smallest.
7 steps.
I'm just.
So we're a little out of sync, or are we in sync? Number 6. These are
Aw.
the 2 shortest ones, fortunately.
Oh, good.
The volunteering for positions within conventions by the party. Leftist furs must begin committed volunteer efforts and seek staff positions within their local conventions, especially as security, dealer's den, con ops roles. In these roles, the organization, property, and future of the convention must be brought to the forefront. That's a strange sentence.
That is a very weird sentence. I don't actually understand what they were trying to say there.
So many words.
Basically,
It's
like
literally so many words.
all property sold or given to the convention is going to be part of the Communist Manifesto. Is that what I'm hearing? The communist
It seems
furries.
like it. It
All-
seems like it. All the production, not the means of production necessarily, but the results of that production belong to that thing.
So what you're saying is, all your base are belong to us.
Yeah, that would be one of the first examples of a meme. I do believe, very
Yeah.
early example, and that would be an accurate one.
That is exactly what it is. A very early representation of a meme. Thank you for knowing that reference. So all right. So everything belongs to the communists. And what is the last thing that we have to worry about here?
Building international ties. Once we have polluted the furries within America, we need to branch out. We must branch out and start building strong ties with our furs across all borders, especially ones who do not speak our language. Adopting their platforms if we have to. We should especially make ties in Asia and South America, apparently, where Western imperialism seems most intent on sending its forces next.
Western imperialism. I love it.
Sounds like a
Furries.
communist
imperialism.
furry new world order.
So we have a whole bunch of commie cats trying to make sure that that they throw a bunch of wrenches into the capitalist system.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, look, the fur is going to fly if this actually comes into fruition.
I see what you did there.
Thank you. And I think, I may be wrong, but I think that most furries would be rather put at odds with communism, as generally their free expression of self would be completely dampered. They'd be like a stray out in the rain here, and it wouldn't be good.
I would think,
Yeah,
I would think that furries
Go ahead, Rocky.
would be kind of libertarianish in the sense of, we like to do what we do, and we like to be left alone, and just let us be. They have, I don't know, because I would have to confirm with our furry correspondent there. I'm sure there's a set of rules that furries must follow.
Sure.
So
Once again,
you
no
know,
yiffing. That's a good rule.
So
there
I'm,
are
I
actually
don't know if
very
the furries
few
would
rules, and
necessarily go for
I
communism or socialism, but who knows? It's a new dawn. It's 2019 going on 2020. Who knows what is coming down the pike?
I almost broke out into song there.
I'm sure you were.
Techru, last words.
well, yeah, exactly. I have furries do, whether they know it or not, tend to be more libertarian, as Rocky was saying. In fact, I've often said the furry anthem should be "Pork and Beans" by Weezer.
Oh, I was thinking Millions of Peaches, but just me.
Yeah, I can see that, but no.
What about
I
Lump?
wish I
What
could.
about Lump?
Darn it, I'm
Lump
blanking on the
sat
lyrics
alone in a
for the
boogie
chorus
march. Come on.
for the chorus on Pork and Beans. But it's all about, let's see, I did it with my pork and beans. Excuse my language if I make a scene. I don't need to wear the clothes that you like. I'm fine and dandy with the me inside. One look in the mirror and I'm tickled
inside.
pink. I don't give a darn about what you think. That's it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I think you're right on that one. You've turned me around to the pork and beans. You've made it more attainable. Techru,
Yeah,
thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for joining in. Thank you for the updates and the Communist Manifesto. Please keep us in tune with what is going on. We will hear back from you maybe next week.
Absolutely. I will be posting that odd document on MeWe shortly.
There you go. Sweet. Thanks, brother. We will talk to you later.
Bye, Techru.
Very good. Enjoy. See you.
Love the Techru.
Oh, Techru is amazing. By the way, you guys can call 919-367-3171. I have with me Rocky with an I. She's over from the Bells of Liberty, which once again you can hear Saturdays, and I think a return show on Sunday as well here on the Mojo 50 Radio. By the way, did you know that cat coolers are rugged?
Oh my gosh, I didn't. They're rugged. What is this rugged thing?
Oh, it is so freaking rugged. That means they're so tough and dependable. Unlike
Tell me more.
some other things. Well, they keep your ice cold for up to 7 days. And I've heard from a slug that it kept her stuff cold for 2 months.
Really?
Yeah. They're also made in the United States.
That's rugged.
Fully customizable.
Hmm.
And they come in at least 4 different colors.
And you said that they're rugged too.
They are rugged as well. Plus, if you go to their website, it's catcoolers.com, and you order something from them there, you can get 10% off on any order that you get when you use my name, Steven, Steven. Yeah, it's 10% off. And they have a lifetime warranty on all of their products.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
I know.
So rugged.
Check them out today. The most rugged of rugged cat coolers. Catcoolers.com. Use my name, Steven. Get you 10% off. 717 area code. I've got you here with Rocky.
Well, that's fabulous.
What's up?
Can never go wrong with that.
I know, right?
I have questions about the banana story that you never finished.
Okay.
No.
So is this like a fresh banana or a plastic banana?
Oh,
Because
it's
I'm
a
thinking if
real.
it's
It was
fresh
a
one, it's
real.
gonna go
No, no,
bad
no.
eventually.
No, it was a real banana.
So,
I
my-
saw it. Literally a banana.
It is a real
with
banana.
literal
It had
piece of duct
spots.
tape stuck to it to a
It
wall.
already had
Because-
spots. It was already going bad.
well, yes, you spend what $150,000 on something that's can't even eat eventually. That
Well-
seems like a failure.
I mean, it's not just a failure. It's you're buying art. You're buying an expression. What I'm saying is that we have so much money in this country to waste on stupidity.
Whoa, back up. So maybe we're looking at this all wrong. Maybe it's a situation where it's something that's to go away. So you spend the $150, and then you're like, listen, I had it. I lost it.
Look.
It's one of a kind, once in a lifetime opportunity.
It's a once in a lifetime until you buy the next one, which is $150,000. It was 130 on the first one. It's 150 on the second.
Well, the reason I'm so concerned about this, at our house we have this sliding scale of banana freshness. It has to be the perfect ripeness before you can eat it or
Uh-huh.
something.
So
Weird.
you really
I don't know. I'm not that picky, but,
you prefer a ripe
you know,
banana.
Some people have things like that. You just don't argue. You just kind of
You just keep
move right
going.
along.
Yeah, you just go.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was my question. So now here, rolling west on 80,
Right?
trying
Nice.
to keep a little bit of light in this world.
Hey, that's good. That's the best thing you can do.
Following my brother, so that's kind of fun. We got the night to burn up.
There it is. Burn up the night.
Yeah. So tomorrow morning, I get to watch the sunrise west of Mississippi, and there is never a more beautiful sight.
You know, the funny thing is, I'm actually going to be flying out on Sunday. I'm going to be going to
Okay.
Chicago for an entire week
Why?
because
There
of
you go.
work.
Oh,
by
that's right. I
choice.
remember now.
I actually have a job. You know, it's one of those things.
Really? You
Yeah,
mean
I
the Mojo
know.
50 isn't your only gig?
I wish it was. Honestly, I do.
I feel like you've let the entire audience down. We thought you were someone special. We found out we're just second rate.
No.
Like you're
This
part-time,
is this is
fill-in.
what I love. That is what I have to do what I love.
Mm-hmm. The bills
Excuses.
need to
It's-
get
Well,
paid.
It's your
then again-
story. Tell it how you want.
Technically, I do what I love all the time. She's here in the house, but she left. That's what. Now that I've made all of you feel very uncomfortable, anything else you want to mention, buddy?
You just got one small little bell ring on that deal. I mean, I feel
Yeah,
like it should be,
just a
like,
small
ringing
bell.
continuously.
Look,
He's the one ringing the bell, so.
look. I do these things intentionally. Okay.
Rocky, are you sure that he's the one? I think he's. Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm the only one.
I think he's a willing participant in that.
The ever only one.
Mm.
Okay.
So that's what he claims. So yes, we'll run with that.
I'm taking the claim.
There
You
we
go.
go.
You plant that flag there.
That's right. I'm going the distance. I'm going for
You
speed.
for speed.
Anyway,
Okay. Well, I'm out of the road work and things have opened up, so I'm going to keep on doing my thing.
keep on trucking, brother. Stay safe.
Keep on trucking. Right on.
Later.
See you later.
Ah!
The backbone of America.
I know, right? It's amazing stuff. So speaking of back, oh, that's a bad segue. I shouldn't use it. Pete Buttigieg was recently at a town hall sort of meeting. Have you heard about this yet?
It depends on where your story is headed.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he was getting asked by a bunch of people a whole bunch of questions, and I know who this is, so I'm going to keep you on hold while you hear this part of the story. So he was asked a whole bunch of questions, and I want you to hear this audio before we continue with callers.
You get the last word, so the microphone will come to you. All right. Yeah, go ahead and stand up.
Can you hear the kid?
Wonderful.
So Mayor Buttigieg, I have listened to you in the debates and learned some stuff about you, and that you have and that you believe in a woman's right to choose about her own body. I agree with that, and no one should mess with or choose about my body except me and my parents, because I'm still a child.
You sound pretty sophisticated for a child. Do you mind if I ask how old you are?
I don't mind.
Well, how old are you?
7.
Really? Well, you're ahead of your time. I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
I can't go any further.
Please don't. Please don't. Were you saving that on purpose? Were you saving this to trigger Dylan? And that you've got me instead, and you're going to trigger me? 'Cause I'm
Yes.
triggered.
I got it. That's all I wanted. I just want to trigger somebody. That's just what I'm here for.
I as the mom of a 7-year-old girl.
Yep, 757 area code. How's it going?
Are you freaking kidding me? You waited.
I knew it was her too.
I knew it was you too. That's why I put
I
you on
knew it
hold for
was
that.
Carrie.
Yep.
You put me on hold to play that.
Yes.
that should have a parent arrested
Yep.
for child abuse.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
What,
It's
what is wrong?
it is the brainwashing of kids. You know,
Oh, that
it's
wasn't brainwashing. Did you hear how she spoke? She was
she's coached.
repeating. She was repeating lines that she was coached to ask. That was a literal plant.
But that's the brainwashing of the kids, of the parents brainwashing the kids into saying what 7-year-old is thinking about choices of her own body and a woman's right to choose to kill a child because
How
the choice is never
Not
to adopt
mine.
her.
dare you?
Not mine.
Ugh.
How dare you?
No, 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 no.
It's the same stuff over and over. Let's brainwash a
How
16-year-old.
dare you?
Let's
Thank you.
coach a 7-year-old. How cute would that be?
I'm pretty sure that when she did this was her parents' reaction.
I feel happy.
Because they were just enthralled that their little flower was talking about her own vagina and sexuality and killing a child that would have been potentially born inside of her after she was actually reproductively active, which if that had happened to her mother, she wouldn't be alive right now.
A seven
Oh,
oh
babe.
God, a 7-year-old should not be involved in those conversations. Hell, even when they hit puberty, I don't think I would want to have that conversation with my child.
Look,
And I have a special case in my hands, but still as a parent of a child, that's
Uh-huh.
not something that is healthy for this kid. And I honestly hope that when this little girl grows up, she becomes so staunchly socially conservative that her parents just disown her. She'll
Completely
be so
burn
much
her
better.
out.
She'll be so much better off.
She would be. She would actually be able to do to have a normal life without having to coincide with her parents, without having to worry about her parents and what they think and what they say. She'd be able to have a normal life if she was just savagely conservative.
This is. I just want to have the parents arrested for child abuse.
Right. Well, it's not.
That
You can't
very-
technically call it abuse.
It still
I
is
can.
you know, parents should still have their parental rights, and they should, you know, that's such a touchy subject for me. But you know, it's parents can still raise their kids however way they want.
Mostly.
The unfortunate part is we don't
Mostly.
always agree with it, and we don't like it when it's like this.
Yeah, there's always certain boundaries that have to happen,
Yes.
and we all understand that. But the boundaries have been slowly being encroached on the basic normal idea of parenting, and they've been expanding on this weird fringe set of ideas, and it's just you know.
Okay. Steven,
Yes.
I have a very important question for you.
I have a very important answer.
What did you do with Dylan?
What did I do with Dylan? Is that what you're-
Gone? Did you unplug the AI? Did you take away his brain? What did you do with Dylan?
I'm telling you, like he had to work a little harder and a little longer, and he just couldn't make it. Just couldn't make it.
So you broke the AI?
No,
You
the
admit it. It's okay.
Look,
we're all family here, man. Admit
it's
it. You
it's a
broke the
it's
AI.
just a software glitch, okay?
This is a software update.
There's no hardware involved.
So I'm just saying you threw out the AI for Rocky with you.
Raku with a U.
Raku with a Y.
Okay. Now, if I'm right and I'm scrolling, Raku, what is your full name now?
It's Raku with a U, the Japanese sex robot.
So you got rid of the AI for the sex robot.
Well, I mean, technically,
Who wouldn't?
would it be considered Raku or would it be considered Roku? Because if you do Roku, it's Roku, and then
Seriously, you're skirting my question.
and then it's
I have
10.
a
Then your name is 10,
serious
which is kind of funny.
question. Okay?
What?
Not that Roku, Raku, whatever doesn't belong on Saturdays for 2 hours on the bells. You've kicked Dylan out for a sex spot.
Who said I kicked him out? I said.
I'm looking at the screen.
Did you not read? I sent a message. I sent a message before this started.
It's true.
And I'm just saying, I'm looking at the screen, and do I see Dylan? No, that does not look like Dylan.
That is not Dylan, and thankfully so, because if you looked like Dylan, then we'd have another question involving the yoga pants.
Carrie,
No,
I am
you
like
guys
those
keep talking
loaner
about yoga
cars that
pants, and I haven't
dealerships
done
give out to people.
Right, yeah.
So I'm like that. I'm that loaner vehicle.
Look,
so
she's
I'm
part of the
just on
fleet,
loan
okay?
Today.
She's the fleet vehicle that we're loaning out. I mean, we're just taking her for a spin, okay? It's not like I'm not keeping her.
Oh my God, you're taking the sex spot out for a spin. Yeah, this is now like I'm calling HR.
Beth is
Gotta
probably
try
listening.
it before you
She's
buy
probably...
it, Carrie. Don't you know?
Look, as long as I don't cuss, HR's not going to get me. I mean, have you listened to Izzo show?
Is it still around? So
I'm just saying. Carrie, you're like half dropping out on me.
As a female, trying to protect the world here.
Oh no, I'm about to mute you. I'm muting you if you keep it. No. I'm muting you. You're muted now. I'm muting you. No, not gonna happen. I'm gonna end the call. We don't start sentences like as a female or as a. We don't start sentences like that here. This is not how. This is not what we do.
Hey, have a fun flight in Chicago. I hope you go through O'Hare.
I
and
am.
You lose your luggage.
I'm going to go through O'Hare, and I'm only bringing my luggage. I am not putting anything underneath.
I love that Carrie's so full of warm wishes for
I know.
you.
I have
Really.
so many warm wishes for you.
I can't abuse the AI, so I have to like double down on Steven.
That's fine. I take double downs easy.
I'm sure you do.
I mean, I have
Good
4
night, guys.
kids. Night.
Bye, Carrie.
Speaking of phone calls and Carrie coming in. Oh, by the way, I saw another phone call come in. Call back. What is it? 309-696-4202. I've got like 4 more minutes. You can call back. It's fine.
Whoever's next can call. They have a.
It's cool. I mean, I've got Hot Raku with a Japanese sex bot here, and it's going to be great. So, did you know that the FCC is now warning that because they found out that wireless carriers wildly overestimate their coverage, but they also have given them more money?
Yeah, I had to have a conversation this morning with T-Mobile, and they're trying to figure out what's wrong with the network because I've been working in the same building for the last 3 years, and I'm sitting at my desk listening to Mojo 5.0, and my phone is in the exact same spot all day long, and all of a sudden, I lose everything, and
All
I'm like,
of a sudden, it is dead. Unlike the caller that we currently have here, 309. How's it going?
it's very much alive.
How in the heck is a guy supposed to keep up with Tech Crew singing and then ball busting from Virginia Jackhole?
I don't know. I really don't know how you're supposed to keep up with that. Or
The guy can't even do that.
Yeah.
And then you. This is why I quit listening to politics with this triggering story of a 7-year-old who's talking about her body and her choice. What
Pete
the
Buttigieg.
hell are you doing to my mind tonight, Steve?
It's your fault. You listened.
Oh my gosh!
Look, I told
go to
you,
sleep.
I had my entire night planned. I had every story planned just to trigger Dylan.
Oh.
See,
well,
I had.
And where's his?
He well, like I said.
I think he's sitting around. He's sitting at the bar drinking a beer right now.
No,
laughing.
what happened was.
Laughing all of it.
See, what happened was, he knew because he was gonna be making it cutting it really close to getting on time. He knew that I was just gonna pull a bunch of stories that are gonna trigger the crap out of him, and he just decided, nope.
It's an aneurysm.
Nope, not gonna do it. He didn't have
Not
enough.
gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
He didn't have enough duct tape in his house to keep it going.
Oh, that sounds sexual. I should leave that one like to be
Yeah,
alone.
that is. Oh,
Should have been a bell.
check it out. I hear the music playing, which actually means the show's already over, which is crazy because it doesn't feel like it's even been 10 minutes. Whiskey, thanks for calling, buddy.
2 seconds, but have a good evening.
Yeah.
See you later.
Later.
Bye, Whiskey.
All right, let's get the bell counts for the day and see what's going on.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day, Friday, December 6th. Today we had 4 missed innuendo bells, 19 actual bells, 2 rim shots, 1 horn, 1 walla, 1 oh my gosh, giving us a B for the day. Peace out and good night, y'all. Have a great weekend.
A B is not bad.
No.
It is not bad. Defenders Live, DOAE Show. You can find us on all the social medias at DOAE Show. You can go to our website at DOAEshow.com. Rocky, tell them where you're at.
Bellsofliberty.com, thebellsofliberty.com. We're on MeWe, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. You know where to find us. Listen to our show tomorrow, 2 to 4, Saturday, and I think the replay is Sundays, 11 to 1.